A picture, they say, is worth 1,000 words. On 12th July 2025, in the 9 p.m. primetime news, there was that picture of a boy who was shot. I think it is in Nanyuki, who was shot during Sabasaba Maandamano, and he succumbed. Now, there are times when people talk, whether they talk experts talk. I want to challenge security personnel. I want to challenge the Inspector General of Police. I want to challenge the Deputy Inspector General and all those people up to that level. Can you please go to the Citizen TV and look at that picture? When the Constitution the Constitution of 2010 started, I am aware of the fact that the framers of the Constitution heavily relied on human rights people, whereby the drafters of the Constitution had intended that the Inspector General be not a police officer. They intended that the Inspector General be a lawyer, serving or retired judge, or if not that, but a lawyer who is qualified to be a judge of a superior court. But when the vacancies came, no lawyer, no judge of the superior court, or no lawyer qualified to be that applied, even up to this time. You know, the way it was framed, and if we follow it the way it was supposed to be, and I'm saying so because in future, maybe, even when we are not there, you may come to realize that somebody may apply and even be successful to be the Inspector General of Police, who has no police experience, not even this discipline, services like the military or so on, but purely a judge. Those who drafted the Constitution had that thing in mind, so that APs have or they line up to the DIG AP. General duties have the line up to the DIG KPS. Detectives have their line up to the Director of Criminal Investigations. It was envisioned that the Inspector General be a lawyer or even a judge, as I've repeatedly said. But currently, all of them are serving police officers with the decades in service. Now, I want to ask anybody, irrespective of whether you are supporting the police using firearms or you are against or anything. My video today was just a very simple thing. Just go to YouTube, go to 9 p.m. primetime news, where they talk of Sabasaba demonstration in Nanyuki. Just look at that and let kindly, especially those people who are trained in Riot, the members of the National Police Service, and I'm even sure that prison service are also taught in Riot drill. I want anybody who, for the first time, and maybe the only time, I'll request somebody, if you have not done any training in a drill, kindly don't comment. Don't comment for whatever is happening. Don't comment for whatever is not happening. I just want to ask the people. You see, for you to be a teacher, you have to be told how to arrange things such as what do you call a register. You're also taught how to prepare a register, marking skill, lesson plan, and so on and so forth. If you are trained to be in the medical services, you are trained how to receive patients, how to admit them, and so on, and then how, if the sickness is a bit more serious than your level of hospital, how you will arrange for that person to be taken to a higher level of hospital. That one you are taught. So even us, we were taught how to do riot. I will start with the riot room. The riot room was somewhere between Kitale Barracks, Garissa Barracks. There is the toilets there, the male toilets there. And then on this other side, is it Embu Barrack? But I don't remember. But I'm sure of Garissa Barrack being there. Yes, Kakamega Barrack is on the southern side. On the Is it southern side? Yeah. On the eastern side, there is Kitale Barracks and Garissa Barracks, and the riot room is there. And then from there, most of the riots were either being done next to CMS, or it was being done in next to PPPF. Yeah, I just want police officers, uh, especially those who are not, especially no, those who are not. Is that town Nanyuki? If it is Nanyuki, okay. I'm saying of those police officers who are not in Nanyuki, or police officers who are nowhere near. You could be in Nairobi, and maybe because of the stress and tension and whatever, you may try to reason with that person. I just want a neutral, somebody who has trained with the police, somebody who has trained with the police on drill formation, on drill formation, whereby we have there is the what do you call baton party, there is the two shooters, there is the tear gas, whatever, there is whatever. I know somebody will tell me that, but you see, any training is usually what in Kiswahili we call mwongozo. Any training, we have the same mwongozo. When you go to the field, you get other things that are happening. But even if you tell me that, it doesn't apply to this issue here. In this issue here, which is seen on Citizen TV at 9 p.m., that is 30 minutes ago of the time of shooting this, you will see very well something like looks like a T junction, a T junction. And in my opinion, I've not seen those people throwing stone, but they were approaching the two police officers. And you could see two police officers withdrawing. One had a rifle, I think, and another one had a pistol. Yeah, they had nothing else, a rifle and a pistol, and they were withdrawing. And as they were withdrawing, you can clearly see they have shot a young man. I think that it is the story of that young man that made it be there. Clearly shooting young man, and he had no weapon, he had no stones or anything. He had a backpack on his back, and he's shot on the, is it in the leg or something, whatever it's shot. Then he falls on his back, on his backpack, and then it stops there. I want anybody to tell me, especially with the due respect, it is not my intention to block people from commenting, but I want us, those people who have attended riot drills, riot training, is that what is there? First of all, these two police officers, one went with a rifle to a riot, another one went with a pistol. What does that mean? Because when you go to a riot, you are supposed to have various weapons, and and a bullet is supposed to be the last weapon. Nobody's seeing whips, nobody's seeing batons, nobody's seeing tear gas, nobody's seeing anything. And even the way they are shooting, especially the police officer with a pistol, he's shooting. If they had been attacked by Al Shabaab or anything, one would understand. One would understand. If they were attacked without notice, without any information or anything, ambushed or anything. One could do that. But telling me, or may, I don't know. But if it is a case of handling a riot, it means that they left their police station. They were at their police station, were briefed that there was going to be a riot, or riot has started in such and such a street. Can you go there? Now, if you are called that, do you go first of all, two of you? That is one. Two, do you um, take the most senior? Can I use the word most senior weapon, the most lethal? Why didn't you go there with clubs and whatever, or just use clubs and whips and have the gun concealed? Lastly, as I want to say, is that they didn't. To me, there was no indication that the lives of these police officers were in danger or anything, especially shooting at them. We have cases, yes, we have cases where you are on your own and whatever, and then you find you are cornered. I'm not seeing any picture of those police officers even shooting in the air. They were shooting at targets. Is that where Kenya we have reached? God, I never believed I'll see this. But somebody make noise, eh? I'm requesting somebody to make a lot of noise so that I wake up from this nightmare and find that it was just a dream that I was dreaming and nothing of this nature has happened. I see the president with a lot of pain, with a lot of anger, and I see that anger has been transferred to the police. Very bad. God save Kenya. One day you will remember me.